For Audi, the overhaul of the A8 is quite broad when you consider that Audi more often than not doesn't change much. Without a doubt, you don't disturb achievement, yet some of the time another look is precisely what is required. The outside of the new A8 demonstrates the snow it sends or butts. However, the inside, that is a radical new world too, and discuss amazing. How about we investigate it contrasted with the active model? Clearly, the new A8 has a developmental lodge and correlation. The enormous catchboards from the old A8 have been supplanted by another touchscreen show that matches the new 10.1-inch infotainment show that is mounted inside the middle stack, a first for an Audi that I can review as of late. The inside comfort is similarly as wide, however includes more keen trim on the edges while the shifter has been advanced a bit. The capacity container to one side of the shifter and the back-sitting glass holders stay as a major aspect of the new lodge. Normally, the seats get another outline and are genuinely strong for a car this size, while the entryway trim boards got a makeover, as well. They are still very comparable, however the armrest is bended somewhat more in the center, giving better access to the cubby beneath. In front of the driver sits an all-new controlling wheel that highlights a totally one-of-a-kind outline with only two spokes, one on each side, that bend around and associate with the base of the middle center. The new center is littler and accommodates much better perceivability toward the instrument group. And after that, there's the dash. Complement than any time in recent memory, and now including a long, thin air vent, with screens that are electronically controlled in view of client contribution to the HVAC control show on the middle comfort. This accommodates one of the cleanest looks each, and the long trim that keeps running along the face sits flush with the infotainment show for an exquisite look. The seats are punctured to give warming and ventilation, while the A8L can be optioned with an unwinding seat that takes into consideration 4 distinctive modification choices and an ottoman, for the individuals who jump at the chance to be chauffeured around in extreme solace. Raised situate travelers get their own particular remote mounted to the back focus comfort that is removable. It enables them to control things like encompassing lighting, perusing lights, and the seat need capacities. They are additionally ready to make private telephone calls through a different working unit. To the extent client input, the installed infotainment frameworks consider input through a touchpad in advance and in addition voice control. Route works consistently and pulls data from the LTE Web Association. European models present 3D renderings of most real European urban areas, much like the infotainment frameworks found in new BMW models. At long last, drivers will get a tad of help in abnormal state unpredictable movement because of Audi's new AI road-turned parking lot pilot. It works fundamentally like each other semi-independent framework in which it can deal with the legwork and troublesome and ease back moving activity up to an announced speed of around 37 miles per hour. In any case, remember that this element is just accessible beneath that speedage and just when there is a boundary between your street and the activity moving the other way. This framework incorporates an AI remote stopping framework that can impersonate Tesla's programmed carport stopping highlight. Its operation doesn't require the driver to be inside the vehicle and through a cell phone application can be observed on account of the 360 camera keenly covered up on the body. On the whole, I need to state that the new A8 is the car of vehicles, and that is stating a considerable measure as I'm generally really disparaging of Audi. This time around, be that as it may, I'm completely inspired, and I tip my cap to the specialists. I can hardly wait to sit down inside one of these awful young men out of the blue.